I'm ready.
19.
I'll leave revealed for the camera.
Okay.
That's the general etiquette. You don't have to if you don't want to, but
Yeah, I'm gonna take the only legal target. Go ahead.
yep. I'll make a map and pass.
Usually if it's like close, it's like probably, and you're just like, I want to keep, and like if the land that I need, or
It's usually one of those things where like I look at it and go, this is bad, and then I spend 10 seconds convincing myself, like, why am I so convinced? What if I
18.
Yeah, I took a point. Yeah.
Pass.
End step goes 17.
so it's like
Good. Drop.
It just feels bad.
It feels bad anymore. Yeah, it feels bad.
Go.
Cast.
Yep.
Black.
It's fine.
Pass turn.
End step. I'll take a point.
Ready?
16. Or 15.
Pass.
Drop. How's up?
Yep.
Combat. Attack.
18.
18 to 15.
Yep.
Go.
Map on my there.
I will leave it on top.
$13.
Pass turn.
Parts 3.
3, 1,
I'm at 13, you're at 18.
yeah. You 4.
Combat.
Sure.
Trigger.
Cast. I'll take 1.
So you're at 17 or 13. Your Tidefinder results.
Target the trigger. No block. I'm tapped out. You can do everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna Tidefinder your Tidefinder trigger.
Sure.
Okay, so I make a 1/1 lifelinker.
211, you need.
And then 2. So I'm at 13, you're at 15. Go. I'll block my card.
I will make 2 dudes.
Draw.
Then it's your go.
Stand.
Can I ask you a question while you're on the table? Yeah. I just want to make sure we get like a couple minutes.
Then I will
Okay. Can I read it? So it says, if it was going to next one step, or if it would leave the battlefield. So, yeah, that sounds like excellent. That's leaving the battlefield. So, track 3, 2, 1, go. Now 5.
there we go.
If you want to use face down cards or whatever really works for you, yeah. So you have 5,
4 cards, 2 cards. Go to combat.
Sure.
Attack your trigger.
Sure.
Tick 2.
13.
13 to 13.
gain 2 and I draw 7.
Go.
Yes.
Yep. That was wrong. Cast.
Sure.
Go to box. What?
I'm going to 12.
Yep.
Kiss shoulder. Fester.
Okay, so you're at 12,
Yeah.
and then I'm at 13.
Yeah, that's why I got on the paper.
Yeah, this is fuck me under. Okay, so untap. I'm gonna go to 11. Draw. I'll go to 12 or
10?
10. Yeah. 10. Liliana.
Sure.
Edict. Go to combat. Attack and trigger. Okay, so I'm gonna go up to 12. And you're gonna get down to 8. Go.
How are you win?
I thought I said 5. I'm like, I made it. No, I'm at 25. Like 25 to 9. And now your girl said you go to 7.
I'll keep.
Go. Go. Go.
But our forms didn't show up for the last game. Or the second to last game, right? So like in 2-2-1.
Instant.
Yeah, 2-1.
Sure.
Drop. Combat. Attack.
18.
Press.
Okay.
Ready? Alright, so are you gonna play up again?
I'm gonna play up.
Okay. Yeah, take the one legal target. Go ahead.
Yes.
Cast type. Yep. Thing. Take. Yep.
Go.
End step. This one.
Sure.
That's it. Combat. Attack.
Double X. 14.
Go.
Yes.
Yep.
Trigger, I guess. Not even really a trigger.
Yeah, it is not.
Just Five.
12.
Go.
That's the premium costume.
So 14.
Yep.
Flush this in and it's up. What's up? Drop. Combat.
Sure.
Attack.
Yes.
Yep.
Go to blocks.
Okay. Nice work. So you take 4.
Yeah.
Attack. You have 2 cards.
One of them's not very good right now. Could be better.
I'll play this. Go.
I did say only one. Decline.
Take 5. Go to 7.
Go.
16.
Drop.
Pay 1 line. I'm thinking of the other team. I would get through the stack. I'll go to 14.
Thanks.
14 or 17. Draw. Just make sure there's a life when you draw a card.
Whenever you draw.
No, so it says when I purchase back, I can pay 1 life if I do draw. So I can pay 1.
Is the fish under tab?
I'm sorry?
Is the fish under tab?
No. Create a 1/1 blue fish creature token.
Okay. I know a lot of the gifting, it makes them tap.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was just a part of the mechanic. I believe it.
This one is in English, so.
That is weird that it's in English.
I have you.
Thinking about it.
I'll go for combat. Sure. Put you at 6.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I get 2 maps. 2 maps.
I'll activate. Go to 3. Does that resolve?
Yeah.
Let's get attack.
I draw 2, you draw 3, right?
What? I'm making a
Oh,
fish.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No. It's like
I was like, he's a pain lane over there? I thought that was a wrestle.
Alright,
You're good.
Yeah, alright. Good? Yeah. Alright, on 7.
Beginning of combat step.
Drop.
So you played this. this one up to 4-1. I said, okay, this trigger happens.
So I said, I want some combat. Sure. He said, before that, and then you blow this up. So now you blow this up, this comes in. Now I want to move right.
Activate this can't.
Go to combat.
Yep, before it happens. This came in after.
Were you hemming and hawing so far?
I just do this.
Oh.
No,
okay.
no. This is what I was thinking about. Yeah.
Because like if you just had the cut down the entire time, I was like, bro, you just slower than me.
It was deciding if I actually wanted to go to 3.
I don't think it was correct. For what it's worth, I don't think it's correct. It doesn't change the clock.
So it's I can block both your guys, right?
But like, I'll get a Murex token at the end of my turn.
So you
Okay.
so
It wouldn't be enough. So like, because you go to 3, and
so I would go to 2 functionally.
so you go to 2 functionally.
Yeah,
and
because
then,
I'm gonna do this and then do it again. So I have 2 guys. You have a Murex token. You're obligated to block with your Fairy Mastermind that turn. So you can't attack by 2 blockers, correct? You can attack for 1, but that's it.
Sure. But like, it's not correct if I have a removal spell, right?
give everything that ability.
Because otherwise, if I have
I think
nothing,
if either of us have a removal spell, we win the game.
Right now.
unless we both have a removal spell.
In which case it doesn't, and this is still correct, right? Because this, so you can't attack on that turn. If I don't have a removal spell, you don't have a removal spell, I attack, right? I attack like this, and I can't attack with this one, right? I can attack with this because this one has that. So I have this. Okay, yeah. So making the first fish allows me to make a second fish, and then you might not be able to attack the next turn, right? Because I can attack with one of these. Maybe I can't attack with either one. Try to think.
You also died a Shieldred, which is not irrelevant.
No, it's not. No, it's for
Because
sure.
you would be tapping out for the rest of the street.
Yeah.
And then so.
Well, I don't think I can activate this because I don't have 2 blockers.
And then also if you activated that, you couldn't make the second fish anyway.
Oh, no, I can't. Yeah, so if I make the second, I make the fish, and then I activate the Restless Reef, and I swing with Restless Reef this, you're obligated to block one of them, either the Reef or that, and I still have 2 blockers for your 2 attackers. You make a might. If you attack me, I go down to 1.
Sure.
And then you die on the cracking back because you have to activate Reef, and I have to activate Reef, so I can't. So you can't attack. This is all assuming that neither of us have a removal spell, right? So you take. I don't know if you trade or you or chump the Restless Reef. I'm pretty sure you trade. So you're at 2 in that scenario, and I have 3.
Oh no! I don't chomp.
You trade it, right, with this fair?
Yeah, almost certainly true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you go down to 2,
Yeah.
right? So you go down to 2, you have no flying blocker, and this kills you here. That is just on board with none of us drawing anything.
So you have the blocking fish. So, but the following turn, if it doesn't go through,
So I make fish. My board state is this.
you're at 3 life. And then,
I'm at 3 life, this, right?
Yeah.
And okay, so now I draw cut down, so it doesn't matter. But
You draw land.
Yeah, right. I draw land. I don't activate this.
Okay.
Or no, I have to activate this. Sorry.
Yeah, otherwise I just say no blocks, I win.
So I attack this. You have to block. So you trade here, right? Goes down. Your mastermind said my you go down to 2 in this scenario.
Yep.
You have Tidebinder, Murex token at the end step, and Restless Reef.
Yes.
You can't attack in again if you draw nothing.
Yeah.
Because I can chump the Restless Reef and kill the thing. I'm at 1 and I kill you on the crack.
Okay, it is correct. No, even with Shieldred, because if I have Shieldred, I can't animate and play it. So then you wouldn't make the fish. So you'd have full information.
Sure. Okay.
So yeah, I think it was definitely correct.
Okay. Yeah. I was thinking. I didn't think about Shieldred, so like I didn't.
Yeah, that was a word in my head where I thought, because like this is all super outside chance stuff. Because like on board, I was more or less losing on board.
Yeah.
But I was like more focused on if I need to draw Shieldred like now, because it blocks the reef. You're at a low life.
Yeah. I'm playing a different build today. I played the Gix version yesterday.
I don't play standard.
Okay.
I haven't played since the standard season. That's why I own these cards.
It's a really good format if you.
It seems alright. Yeah, not that I'm complaining, because I like to play competitively, but I did not expect my local game store's event to be a sweat fest.
When they start handing out $400 promos,
It's not going to stay $400, there's no fucking way.
Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be more expensive at some point.
It's not going to be more than...
short term. But...
There's no way it's going to be more than like fucking GP Mutable. That shit's the real deal.
Well, I mean that one's like fucking 15 years old or something. I think it'll be expensive, but
It'll definitely be hundreds of dollars. I just don't think it's going to be like $600-$700. It seems unsustainable.
I think $500 is not outside of the realm of possibility, in like a 6-month window. And the reason I say that is just because most people who play Commander have like a messed deck, right? And they like to like bling it out, and it's like the absolute best Urza Saga you can have. There is no better version.
I would agree with that.
So like, how many Commander decks or how many Commander players are there in the world, right?
I try not to think about it.
It's like a shit ton. So, and like if I had my deck, I would be like, if I was still playing Commander, I would get it for my Commander deck. I wouldn't even think twice about it, right? Like it's the top version of that card.
Sure.
And I think that's what matters to a lot of the people who are building their decks. Like they're one good deck. So I believe the demand, and like there's like, you know, people, they're getting snapped up on like the Facebook groups like real quick.
Sure.
But the supply is all here in the next like 2 weeks. So it might go down in the next like couple weeks or whatever, but I think that like, you know, after Christmas, like $500 would be my guess is what it would be. So
I think that at least, again, neither of us really know the market movements. I think 500 would be like the absolute maximum of my realistic expectations. Anything above that, in my opinion, it's like ridiculous, because I think that you get to the point where the Commander players who want that, it becomes not out of their price range per se, but they don't care that much about Urza Saga in their deck needing to be flung once it's a certain amount, which then prevents it from becoming that amount, because the market won't allow it to be that amount. So it's to be the equilibrium.
yeah, okay, so there is another outside factor of that card, which has just recently gotten nerfed a little bit.
A little bit.
They restricted it in Vintage, right? So, and there was crossover, people who wanted for their deck. But now, I think because it's restricted, I think even more people are going to want it, because you can only play one. So, it's kind of like, okay,
That is not irrelevant.
no, I don't think so at all. Like,